That's a crazy thing to put in chat thing. Hopefully that worked. As usual, at the beginning of these sorts of things, if you're hanging out, I'd appreciate letting me know how good or bad the sound is. Otherwise, welcome to the second part of the best solo Ironman Kenshi guide you've ever seen. Put these over so I can hear something. And if anybody can hear that in the mic, let me know soon. Here we are with Big Iron, our last of the giant skeletons. The last stream kind of ended with a crash, so to arm against that, you're going to see me quick saving a lot. We're not going to use those saves to affect the solo Ironman, the self-imposed rule set, but we are going to use them to safeguard us against crashes. So the goal here was to take our 18,000 cats, which you can't see behind my big noodle, but day 4, an update on the character. His skills are terrible, but we have a lot of money. We have a reasonable quality old bow, decent quality light armor for martial arts bonuses, bolts, and 2 very expensive skeleton repair kits with about almost 20,000 cats in the bank. So not bad for in-game day 4. Although before the stream even started, Thane was talking smack by letting me know that his check he just created is already at 60 strength. I'm sure that took 11 minutes, and you should just make a guide. If the sound is good, we're all good. My apologies, the green screen is a work in progress. I realize that it looks like I'm wearing a shirt from the future. Actually, now that I think about it, with these on, it kind of looks like I'm wearing an extremely large Mickey Mouse bow tie. I think our goal here, see, I'm kind of auto-pathing to World's End because I was running from massive armies of cannibals. I don't really want to spend any more of our money there. However, we can't really go south and cross, Okran's Valley is blocked by Okran's Fist, and Okran's Fist is a seriously fortified fortress. A fortified fortress. Pretend I never said that. Trading backpack full of iron. See, and that's a great way to train strength. Anybody catching this video, if you're new to Kenshi, or you're not new to Kenshi, you're just lazy, and you don't really want to, have to deal with actively training some skills, there's a lot of ways to automate your strength training especially, and your athletics. My favorite automation for a new character is to do a rebirth start. Basically, You pick your locks, you pick your shackles about, I don't know, a dozen times, I think. You fill your inventory with shackles. The guards never take your shackles, but they will continue to lead you around from mining site to mining site. And so your guy essentially cruises around with extremely heavy, with the best strength training modifier besides carrying somebody at the same time, and it's on autopilot. If you have any mods that give you 20 times speed or 10 times speed like I do, you can have a rebirth character, you know, auto-train his strength up to at least 80 in a very short amount of time. I think it's something ridiculous, though, like 190 in-game days it takes to get up around there, but either way, that's a fun way to train strength quickly. Oh, I didn't want to do that. The downside to having up to 20 times speed enhancement on a solo Ironman is that you accidentally click it from time to time. And that's a quick way to lose your favorite character. How's the game look right now? I don't know if I'm running my shader. Does this look like your Kenshi? Okay, the Floodlands, actually, they're going to be kind of scary. We will go. We'll go. Let's go to the Armor King. I really want to see what I can get at the Armor King. It's going to be a hassle, but with the speed increase, it'll be good. Honestly, if you slap one of my favorite playthroughs, one of my first solo Ironman playthroughs, so this would have been, I don't know, 6 years ago. If anybody's hanging out that's been watching for a while, like we've had a lot of solo Ironman streams, and one of my first solo Ironman, actually, to address that question, you're lazy and you want to start with heavy weapons, it's one of the most fun I had was just slapping a plank on. I think I found a fragment axe from a tech hunter, put it on a pathetically weak Greenlander character, and he became one of my favorite playthroughs, watching him go from early on, start just trying to slug this huge sword around, to then becoming extremely proficient in heavy weapons and able to utilize the fragment axe because his strength got so high. And training strength goes very quickly when you're using a weapon that you're not strong enough to use. Is that a bone dog? At least, oh, goat. See, never mess with goats. Should be okay. I've got my quick draw thumb here on the pause button. For instance, these guys, okay, these guys are good guys, cannibal hunters. We're just speeding this up because this is just a shopping trip. I don't recommend speeding up your solo Ironman, and if you've caught the last few, you'll have seen firsthand evidence for all the great reasons to not play on 5 or 10 times. Even 3 times, honestly, if you're using the vanilla speed slider. Okay, now this is the lame part. Skeletons walk across the bottom of the water, as opposed to swimming. So they're generally pretty slow. Same with if you have any robotic limbs, skeletal limbs on a normal character, walking or swimming is rough. I think if Big Iron here tanks, the next one's going to be a Holy Nation character. I'm going to do a big time Holy Nation playthrough. Soul Ironman, obviously. And maybe if we achieve some sort of holy nation goal, you know, conceived of by people on the channel. Whoa! Hard to... Come in. Come in. Polish, what's up? Is it still hard to hear me? My apologies if everybody just went deaf from me yelling into the microphone. Is this the start? Is this the first episode? This is the second. I mean, the first is short, and I can give you the Coles notes. That's it. Admin, we are getting conflicting opinions here about the sound quality. Okay, a good sidearm here would be decent if we don't want to go with Katana. ST, thanks for the notes. That's really it. Didn't die. Those are the highlights. But I'd rather try and find a way better set of ninja rags, assassin rags, some kind of rags. We're looking for rags here. Because we don't need... The reason we're not looking for a dust coat, I might later. Oh, that long coat's nice, actually. Melee defense and dodge skill. We lose out on that. The dodge skill there is 1.20. Melee attack, martial arts. The ninja rags are so good. They're so good. Defense, we're really giving up some defense there. The combat speed effect is what I'm all about, though, on the Assassin's Rags. So, can I afford those? Specialist quality Oh no, what have I done? I don't want the high quality. Never happened. Okay, specialist grade, and we'll get rid of the ninja rags. And let's see if we can find something for our legs. Because I've got the bonus from the Assassin's Rags, later on, I think samurai leg plates, even with the -10 martial arts, are going to be the way to go. I think that's depending on the kind of mechanical legs we can get after we attempt to self-peel, or I guess in this case, self-salvage. And I've heard a lot of naysayers about the possibilities of self-peeling, and okay, we've been there. All right, it won't be the first time on stream. I mean, it might be the last, realistically, before Kenshi 2 comes out, because I've tried to do it about 1,000 times since the first time. I think we're good. I think this gives us the martial arts bonus we need. I'm not too worried about the legs right now. We'll find something. Skeletons can't wear helmets or shoes. And so, there's something else. If you're planning on doing your own solo Ironman game, I do not recommend skeleton unless you're prepared for a bit of hardship. Or early on anyways. Come on, can you not pass out of here? The issue with a skeleton is you can't take down certain big-time enemies because skeletons can't wear head armor. And yes, they have a lot more HP on their head, but you're not going to be able to take down a Leviathan in one-on-one combat as a skeleton, I don't think, at any point, unless you're kiting it with a crossbow or something, because the skeleton... Or the Leviathan can hit you, regardless of toughness, kind of upwards of that 90 to 100 damage threshold. And so it can hit you enough that you just straight up die. And some endgame enemies, like not too many, honestly. I mean, any of the big names, Catlon, Ark, the golem. They can all hit you in the noodle too for pretty high damage, but nothing cracks kind of like a Leviathan if you're trying to melee it. And, you know, I've had solo Ironman games where the goal has been to take down, like, huge monsters, like a beast hunter. Kind of like Monster Hunter World, just a la Kenshi. Okay, so we got our good armor. Obedience is scary. The Floodlands are scary. The Holy Nation is scary. Fogmen, however. Maybe we go try and beat up Fogmen. This could be the end. They're not going to eat us. But this could be the end. You have a gut feeling that player character hivers in Kenshi 2 will be hated by everyone and often killed on sight. Okay. I have a theory, okay, that in pre-Kenshi, hivers were the working class. Okay, in Kenshi 2. I have a sneaking suspicion they're just the working class. I feel like there was a lot of genetic experimentation, and I'd love to do, maybe we can even do it on Big Iron here if he survives, but I'd love to do a kind of a, you know, like a chronicler, an archivist kind of playthrough, where, you know, you run to ruins, crack open all the books, buy all the books, read through all the in-game fiction, try and elicit a lot of those kind of party conversation pieces, and try and get to the bottom of it. I mean, or it could be boring and read the wiki one time on stream. Lame. The rule of cool stands. I would rather try and dissect the history through the game. So we're going to go try and train on Fogmen here. Against my better judgment. Given that we have just terrible stats. 4 toughness. 2 strength, okay? If I can pick a couple select fights between here and there with things that I know will not just end me, we're going to take that opportunity, obviously. Otherwise, we're probably going to die to Fogmen. See, I don't even know if they kidnap you. If they kidnap me, and I wonder if they don't eat you. I wonder if they just beat you to death like the weird... there's this weird group of cultists that has ended... one too many of my playthroughs. A ruined Holy Nation outpost. There's potential for money here. Oh, I think there's Holy Nation outlaws. There's potential for training here. Oh, ho, ho! There are Fogmen here. Perfect timing. Alright. Well, I've got a lot of faith. I mean, the benefit of having all this HP is that don't do it. We're gonna have to get rid of that crossbow for the time being. Is that his toughness might get to a level high enough that the damage they do won't kill us before they kill us. I was kind of right. Okay, so maybe we wait a sec so we don't die. But basically, if you get up here and don't play dead, your toughness skyrockets. Our toughness is 10. We're just going to do it. It's probably a bad idea. Get up. Oh, it's still 10. I should not have gotten up. Sneak! Didn't work out. We're dead. I really hope we're not dead, but I'm 98% sure we're dead. 10 times... I'm pretty sure we're dead. I've played this game a lot, and I am 98.7% sure we're dead. There's no way we're not dead. Oh, we're not dead! Oh, we're dead. We're super dead. We gotta heal. We're not dead. Attack hunters have saved me from a lot of grief. Okay, we're gonna try. Oh, those are fog heavies, and those are just homeless people trying to help me. I'm out. Who are these guys? Human mercenary from the Mercenaries Guild. It's still kind of whoa. Why do they have crazy weapons? Fog heavies, eh? I want to help this guy. I probably shouldn't be here, but our head's kind of back up, kind of repaired, and we need to get some martial arts here. We need to get some combat skill. Look how gigantic this guy is. Making a name for ourselves out here in the wasteland, helping a bunch of hungry bandits. As soon as, you know, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Kind of situation. Chris Ellen, welcome. The Fogmen won't kidnap you if you're a skeleton. I love training in the Fog Islands. Okay, we can save this hungry. We can save this homeless hungry guy. Maybe not. Do Fog Heavies have anything worth... No, the Fogmen have absolutely nothing worth taking ever. This guy he's gonna beat me up while carrying somebody. And it looks like he's got a hacker, which does extra damage to skeletons, as a matter of fact. Whoa. Toughness is going up. That's a good sign. Martial arts is, I think it's 0 based on what I'm reading down here. But I've got real potential to do 6-ish damage. I've missed twice. Come on now. Big iron. Okay. As we watch our martial arts crawl upwards. Dresden, what's going on? Fog princes are a great way to make money if your character is, I would even say quite low, like in the 40s, in terms of skill. You can fight a fog prince and his entourage. So I think we take a bit of a different approach. Beating up fogmen is going to be useful. Fighting multiple opponents is good for martial arts. Oh my god, I knocked him down! But I could try and just pick fights inside buildings. Get a bonus to martial arts, and hopefully, just by virtue of volume, you know, of hits connecting, gaining some skill a little more quickly. Whoa. At least he's throwing kicks right now. His hands, though, those skeleton hands. If nobody's seen Norseman, you may not understand, but when they give him the hands made of wooden forks and spoons, that's what this reminds me of. UWE. Fog princes are the only way you've been able to make money. Everything is worth so little now. Universal Wasteland expansion. The main component I find, beyond the fact, you know, the varied new enemies, but the main component that makes it difficult is the fact that money is so hard to come by and everything is more expensive. Beds are more expensive. Just items, first aid kits, everything costs more money. Okay, we're down, which is good. I'm gonna try the get up here just to demonstrate its power. So we're at 13 toughness, and come hell or high water, we're hopping up as soon as rebooting counts down to 0. Anybody hanging out in the chat, currently playing through a solo Ironman? I'd love to hear about it, either now or in the comments if you need to rough draft your dissertation before you post it. Oh no, I let myself play dead. Okay, 27 toughness. I didn't let myself play dead for very long. So we just went, what did I say, 13? I think we just jumped up 14 points of toughness just by standing up. That's how easy it is to train your toughness. Now, finding these kind of Goldilocks opportunities where nobody's trying to skin me or eat me, and they did just enough damage not to kill me. Now, I don't know how long we're going to get away with them letting me just heal like this, but the faster his robotics goes up, you know, the better things are going to get for training. Skeletons are unique in this. Beyond needing skeleton beds to fix this kind of permanent damage, it's more permanent damage. Being able to heal yourself almost to full everything is fantastic. Now, we are going to have to find a skeleton bed pretty soon. These guys... Oh, that's a prince. That's a... Not a prince? He just has a katana? I'm so confused. Did he take a katana? Ruthless. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go to Mongrel. I'm pretty sure they're going to have a skeleton repair bed in Mongrel. Now, whether or not I can get there... Another story. Is it there? We'll go there. We'll see what's there. Oh, absolutely not. They're going to demolish me unless these mercenaries kind of take the heat. Oh, there's a lot of action going on right now in the Foglands. So we do have population cranked up. We have squad size cranked up. Kind of mentioned it in the last stream, but I'll show you guys the settings again. Squad size multiplier 2.25, global population modifier 3. I used to have those both maxed out. It leads to too many strange bugs. But now that I've got them at those exact settings, Kenshi feels just the right amount of alive. You get a lot of these opportunities. Like, this is crazy. I mean, that guy's slinging crossbow bolts at fogmen. He just took the heat. He's fighting. I could turn around. We could try and take those fogmen down. I could take his crossbow after I take him down. Turn on the friend. But, yeah. So those settings kind of lead to the most of those sorts of situations that I've seen. If you go above those, you're going to run into a lot of crazy... Not bugs, just inadvertent interactions that occur by virtue of there being just too many NPCs in a squad and too many NPCs in an area. Did I just take a massive amount of head damage? I either got shot with an arrow or he literally banged his head off the shipwreck, whatever this is. I don't know where we are. I thought it kind of looked like... Oh yeah, okay. We are near obedience. Now the whole caption under the first stream was that his kind of goal was to head to obedience because that's where he heard all his friends were hanging out. Being that he's the last of the giant skeletons. That's not going to happen. We are going to take this opportunity to fight these guys, though. Even though there's a couple of them. Fighting multiple opponents is a great way to train your martial arts. Dodging a lot's going to help. Hopefully, I don't think they can hurt us enough now. Even if they knock us out here. Which is like... Oh, it was close, though. We're going to call it close. So, they're running, but I'm still heavy negative. We have 27 toughness, okay? Keep your eyes on that. I don't want to let myself heal here, but we can't afford another hit to the chest that'll take us below negative 30. So I think so long as we're still way in the negatives and we force the stand up, we're gonna get a lot of health benefit here. I really hope they don't aggro from that far. Okay, let's try it out. 29, not a huge one, just a little 2. You gotta heal, my friend, then we gotta get to safety. I think I'm bleeding inside my chest. Oh man, it looks like kind of like we're permanently at -5 chest. I don't know if I've ever been that damaged as a skeleton. There's almost no point in stealthing because of our injuries, but because of the speed bonus and the fact that it's nighttime, when I say speed bonus, I'm just referring to whatever mod it is that I have on that gives us 5 times speed. Up to 20 times speed. But because of that, the proximity to this squad, my inability to catch them, hopefully, and their inability to see me, I should gain a pretty decent amount of stealth while not dying. That said, it's kind of in-game time, 134 here. Wait, wrong way. We can do this together. Right there. 202 now. I just hope he can auto-path his way to Mongrel without getting caught and killed. Again, do not recommend 5 times speed for the sake of the stream. Hello, friends. Please do not kill me. I'll just go this way. Good music for it. Kenshi always provides some good music. Uh-oh. The jig is up. Looks like we can run again, which is awesome. So I'm not sure if the little diamond symbol that I clicked on was in fact Mongrel. It says I've discovered it. It is. It was. We're in luck. Clicking right on it. Hopefully we can run to it. This has been... I mean... This is good, okay? Toughness is 29. That was a fairly quick transition. Our stealth is up now. We're at Mongrel. This is good. Everything's good. Also, if you're playing your own solo Ironman, skeleton or not, I do not recommend a martial arts start, okay? Martial arts is easiest, most easily trained. That's a lot of guards. That is a lot of guards. Martial arts is most easily trained after you've raised skills in other things, okay? Oh, there's a Thieves Guild in town. If we can get enough money to join the Thieves Guild... Why are there so many guards? It's a town of ninjas. Okay, we need to find ourselves... Oh, it's Mongrel. It's kind of right in the center of the Foglands. Imagine the battles. This tech workshop is going to be crippling expensive, I think, to heal. But it'll be the only place that has the beds. Don't mention him. Don't look at him. Don't talk to him. We're pretending he is not here. 1,600? This is unacceptable. Lore, Dresden. Time to lure Beep out into the fog and get him eaten. Is your name derived from the Dresden Files? I like that series of books, and I really like the TV show. Pretty sad they canceled it. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. They went all in on that character design. I've taken Beep. Beep has some of the best dialogue options when paired with Agnew. Awesome. Awesome series of books. Great choice for a handle. It was so different from the books, but I'm just so happy. The TV show, the Dresden Files, it was so different from the books. I'm just so happy somebody was willing to tackle it just to put a visual to my years of novel consumption. That's, like, I understand. But really cool that I got something. Just a little bit. It's like people have a lot of mixed feelings about the Halo TV series. Whew. Halo was I played it the night it came out. Okay? The night it came out, and I played it until I beat it. I think it was 18 hours. And then the countless hours I put into Halo after that. I've read all the books. I've seen all the TV shows, all the movies, all the fanfic. And I thought the show did great. It deviated so far from the books, but man, it was good. That and the guy who played him played the Leprechaun on American Gods, which is pretty swell. I always mention this on my streams, but the worst part of every solo Ironman, especially in the beginning, the first few hours, is the amount of time you're going to spend in beds. In the case of a skeleton, it's going to be even more annoying because you have to find skeleton repair beds. Now, you can, for instance, right here in the Foglands, we know this is 1,600. So 1,600 cats is not a crazy amount of money to make. It's something that we could make, even just selling Fogman bats or something ridiculous. You could make 1,600 cats. I think that would be 100 Fogman bats. And you could get to the point while you're training, you're doing that enough to just come back and, you can get 2 heals or something, or 3 heals out of a bed because you needed a gain within the day, within the in-game 24 hours that you've got the bed. Thane, which Halo did I play the night it came out? Halo Combat Evolved. Okay, it released with the Xbox, the original Xbox. And I got that the night it came out. And Halo was so groundbreaking. It became a lifelong obsession of mine. I've got a gigantic Master Chief helmet. It used to kind of sit in the background on streams. I've got every Master Chief action figure, okay? We call them action figures, not dolls. But it's also okay to call them dolls. It's 2025. So let's go get some skeletal training. Some skeletal training. Now this is gonna kind of rough us up. But I'm going in, okay? Legendary was the only way I played that entire game, Chris. And if you haven't done it, if you liked it, and if you haven't done it, my wife and I actually just recently replayed through the first 3 Halos together on Steam, because you can co-op all the games now with, fleshed out graphics. I say fleshed out, but they're still... And they didn't bother to change the control schemes for the early Halos, so it's kind of rough. You forget how gnarly it was on an Xbox controller. saying I was a huge fan of Halo 2's grenades. Halo 2, honestly, also the best looking Halo. And Halo 2 was the most difficult Halo on Legendary. I think that's actually like something that's known. You know what? I think Halo Reach had the best movement, the best concepts for abilities. You could choose to slide. You could choose to sprint or whatever. You could. What are they looting me? Would you back off? Getting a weapon. Are you taking my crossbow? Hold up. Boop. I'm just throwing that on the ground. If they take it, that's fine. But what are they checking me out for here? Back off. Get your own sandwich. We're at 32. I can only go down to negative 34. They were hitting me for 20s. I'm not sure that I can take the chance to force a stand-up here to get that. But if I get a good enough toughness bonus... But if I get hit here, I might be done for it. There's only 2 of them. What do you think? They look like martial artists, don't they? Yeah, let's do it. Ah! Uh-oh. No. We're... At least they left me alone. Why does it say normal? Playing dead. Let's just keep playing dead here. He's healing. It looks like he's healing. Who was the hardest, hands down? Geez, what was it? Maybe even first, no, second level. Okay. All the snipers in the alleys on Earth. Woo. We're gonna turn Big Iron here into a sniper. Cannot forget our crossbow. I don't know if anybody's taken time to appreciate some of the weapons in Kenshi. I mean, in your hands, they're cool, but on the ground, it's pretty sweet. Okay, let's see how this goes. Get up. Get up. Oh, yeah, we're crawling. I like this. They're working on martial arts right now, clearly not our crossbows. And his dodge is so aggressive that he ends up pulling out his crossbow a lot. Inadvertently. Should we go try and save people or just hang out in front of Mongrel? Tough to say. Tough to say. Fighting that many was too many. But I kind of want to get back and use that skeleton bed. We got some free toughness points. See, so this is kind of what I'm talking about. You can take advantage of situations like this with the skeleton beds. If you're doing a solo skeleton run, 1,600 a pop. We're going to be out of money before this is through. But it should still be rented. Should still be rented. No actual guarantees here. It is! Okay. But I do know, though, that it does recharge you if you're still in bed across the 24-hour mark. Unless that's something they fixed in the background without telling anybody at some point. I've had it happen. So try not to go AFK with a character in a bed in a tavern. Okay, guys. He is all healed up here. We're going to take a brief interlude. So let me set him up with... This is how I do the intro. If anybody was ever curious, nobody's ever asked. But if you hold shift, you You can also use this for strength training a character on Kenshi. If you just want them to walk back and forth in a safe guarded area. I know it sounds like my house is a war zone. I apologize. If you'd ever like to walk back and forth in a safe guarded area, you can hold shift while the game is paused and queue up a ton of movement commands all around a town. I like to put my character on walk. Zoom way in. Turn off the HUD, although the HUD is angry. Right now there it's gone. Start a little spin and unpause the game and watch my character do absolutely nothing. Okay. Let's try that again. Just so I can prove that it works, first of all. And then I gotta go grab a drink. So I'm holding shift, the game is paused, clicking around aggressively. And it's how I do all my extremely fun intros. I mean, I think they're fun. I think today I was running from various groups of cannibals, or running with, as it looked in some cases. Okay, we're gonna try that. Patented spinning camera engaged. I'll be right back. Okay. Shadow Seer. I've made it. That's a thick boy. He is, in fact, a thick boy. It's some big iron. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He seems choppy. Okay. Back to it. Where were we? We just healed up. We're walking around Mongrel. I'm pretty sure that we've lost the good grace of our healing bed by now. Surely. So while this is a decent place to train, our martial arts aren't high enough. Chat. See? Somebody gets the reference. Somebody in the chat is as old as I am. We are going to head back. We're going to head down towards the hub. Now that's where we started. If everybody's keeping track. We're going to go through the Foglands. And not the Foglands. The, help me out. Filled with hivers. Vein. We're going to go through Vein. And yes, we're going to try and steal some big thing eggs. Now, do I recommend stealing Beak Thing eggs in your solo Ironman? No. Unequivocally no. Do I think it's awesome if you do? Yes. Absolutely yes. Those are the most fun, okay? When you're sneaking up with a character that's got 3 toughness, 11 athletics, and you're hoping against hope. You're waiting for 2 in-game days. Okay, crouched in the mists. Oh, wow. Somebody up there is opinionated. You're crouched in the mists. Okay, staring at a beak thing nest, watching beak things. Beak back and forth. And then you see your moment. A mercenary company is pathing through Vein near the nest. The nest vacates to go eat them. You take your opportunity. You run in there. You snatch 9 Beak Thing eggs in your trader's backpack. And then in sneak, because you can't move at all because you're so overweight, you make it back to Squin or wherever, okay? With a backpack full of Beak Thing eggs after dodging 2 gorillas and getting beaten half to death by 1. Those are some of the best solo Ironman playthroughs I've ever had. Kenshi's one of those games that kind of is always, it's comebackable. You can always come back to it. It's extra fun to come back to an old solo Ironman, maybe even one that died, but you want to bring it back to life. I've done that quite a few times on stream too, just with some fun old solo playthroughs that went really well, but ended badly. But that's the cool thing, is that you can try and approach the same situation 2 or 3 different times, okay? But it won't ever go the same way. You know, the amount of times I've played this game in the... It's over 1,000 hours I've put into Kenshi. You know, some of that time, not a lot, but some of that time has just been, like I said, letting the game run while I've got a character in rebirth and stuff like that. Carrying shackles for strength. But in over the 1,000 hours I think I've put into this game, it's always been a refreshing experience. I don't delve too deeply into mods. I've tried a few total conversions. I'm interested because somebody asked me in the last stream if I'd be interested in trying the Star Wars total conversion mod, which I'm pretty interested in. But I don't generally play with mods, so even vanilla Kenshi is kind of a gift that keeps on giving. And with the shaders, like this one that I've got on, this looks sweet. This does not look like a game that was made in whatever archaic engine Kenshi was made in. With the shaders, the work that people have done, this game just kind of gets better and better. Like, this is what a sweet screenshot. You know, if you're setting up a camp here with your little Kenshi party as you run past cannibal dens. So if you're running through Vane and you're trying to find yourself some beak thing eggs, I recommend that you zoom out a bit and hold left alt, okay? Because left alt, since the dawn of the video game, is the button we use to see items on the ground. And if you get near a beak thing nest and you're holding left alt, it can either alert you to the fact that you're about to die, or show you where some beak thing eggs are. You can also kind of see them because they're usually like a nest kind of made of bones. They remind me of Star Wars Galaxy's nests. I don't remember what creature in Star Wars Galaxies it was, but it was just like a pile of bones was the nest. Ivers, I think, have pretty inexpensive skeleton repair beds. Let me check. Robotic shop. Yeah, that's 800, so that's half price. So we can come to the Hive here at any time. That's great to know that Vane, or right here in the Hive Village, that we have accessibility to an inexpensive skeleton repair bed. In an ideal world, we get to a point where we research and build our own. And then we kind of set up skeletal repair hubs, okay, across the continent, which will just be a small house. I mean, if we're feeling particularly ritzy, hopefully these guys don't aggro on me, those two gorillas. But if we're feeling particularly ritzy, you know, we'll make it a bigger house. But all it's really going to need inside it is storage. Storage with skeletal repair kits and a skeleton repair bed. Just so it can be kind of a pick-me-up station, and we can set those outposts maybe in different various quadrants of the continent. Whether or not it ever comes to fruition, I love to talk through and plan my solo Ironman long-term goals. Holy! Well, would you look at that? And me without a backpack. However, okay, we got one. We'll put the crossbow on, and we'll get two. And a ninja blade. Okay, let's get crazy. Time to go to Squin and come back. Okay, now, perfect time. I'm going to show everybody how to make a map marker, a waypoint. Quick save just in case it crashes. But if nobody knows this, you can do this in vanilla. If I've shown this before and I'm showing it again, it's probably because you didn't see that video. Okay, but you can go to buildings, small shack. Okay, if you can place this here, so I know there's beak thing eggs all around here. Okay, so I'm going to place this blueprint. Confirm. I'm gonna name this Beak Thing Eggs. If you want to get extra shady, okay, to manipulate the game system, you can open this outpost to the public. And that means that trade caravans and stuff will start pathing to it. So you could be that guy. But, so if you're just using it for a map marker, all you need is a blueprint. Leave open to public checked off. Okay? And just let it go. Let it go. Unpause. You don't have any building material? That's awesome. You know? Oh, wait. Will he buy the eggs? Does he have money? He does have money, and he will buy the eggs. So I can go grab 2 more eggs, at least. I might even be able to snag 3 eggs. Nah, just 2. Just 2. I'm losing my mind here. I wonder if yeah, no, just 2. Okay, but check this out. Now I can just look at my map and, oh, I know I've got beaking eggs here. And as soon as I have taken all these eggs, you know, you delete the waypoint on the map. I think there's a mod that allows you to make waypoints, which is pretty cool. But I've never used it. Shadowseer, did you just say omerous? Or did you misspell omelet? Thane asks, is a rusting blade plank, or whatever the lowest quality of weapon, rusting blade, I think prototype weapon is maybe the worst. Don't quote me on that. The best to level heavy weapons with. So the calculation for knowing what's best to level your heavy weapons with is fairly easy. I think it's using the weapon nearest to your strength requirement, and as it pertains to heavy weapons, whatever the weight of the weapon is, you need 2 times the strength. I recommend, however, starting that heavy weapon maybe 2 or 3 strength points before you're able to use it next, whatever that is in line. You know, it's not a long list, because using a heavy weapon when you can't wield it is a great way to train strength. So if your plank requires 30 strength, it requires 60, or 30, it's 30 kg, it requires 60 strength. I'll be right back. We have a destination. Okay, made it back. Okay, so, Shadowseer, please elucidate the group. What is omerous? Omerice? And saying rusted junk maybe. But no, I don't think, like, whatever the quality of the weapon is, make sure that your weight is just near to double its, or your strength is near to double its weight in kg. So, as an example, you know, the Ninja Blade weighs 1 kilogram. You would need 2 strength to wield it effectively. For heavy weapons, that's all that really matters. You're not even, it doesn't matter if you have 100 decks, you're not going to swing, you're not going to swing a masterwork plank like it's a katana unless you have the requisite strength. And the higher quality a heavy weapon gets, the heavier the weapon gets, generally speaking. For instance, to wield, I think it's the stone golems. Fragment axe, you need 124 strength, 120 strength. So that's only, that's only doable, I think, if you've got KLR limbs, robotic limbs. Unless you're modding. There's some pretty crazy, weird robot limb mods that just, make you the Terminator or RoboCop. Kakoob. Unless that's just Kakoob. Let me know. But what's up? Welcome back. Whoa, what's going on? What's going on? Loot opportunity? What? Oh, Dust Boss. I thought that guy was a Shek guard. Hey, get out of here. Here. Say hello. This is Hauser. He is brand new. So if my green screen mysteriously vanishes, it's because my puppy has torn it down. Okay. I thought I was fighting a Shek guard. Is what I was saying, but instead I'm just fighting a Dust Bandit army out front of Squid. I'm sorry, I'm laughing at my dog. Oh, he's got the crossbow out. See, these are the moments. Oh no, don't take them. Don't take them. Cease and desist. I want to take one. I'm taking one. That's Boss picking him up. Does he get a bounty? We'll find out. We'll find out. Otherwise, we're taking him for strength right now. Fried rice seasoned with ketchup. Like, I shouldn't be taken aback here. I'm Canadian. We put ketchup on a lot of interesting things. But we have ketchup chips. So, I'm a fan of the ketchup. But a Japanese dish that consists of fried rice seasoned with ketchup, wrapped in a thin omelet. That sounds like breakfast rice. This game's awesome. Shopkeeper's broke! Just kidding, this game sucks! No, I'm pretty sure it's because we came and sold stuff to the shopkeeper in Squin very early in the playthrough. On the last stream. It seems to me to be like Jacob, but with a C at the beginning. Jacob. I'll take it. That's the easiest way to say it. Just give me a phonetic key, okay? I'm hooked on phonics. I'm old enough to know what hooked on phonics was. Anybody else? Interesting. Okay, so I definitely was here because he's got a skeleton repair kit, and the armor trader in Squin never has a skeleton repair kit. We've got crossbow bolts, we've got a katana, well, it's a ninja blade, and it's a shitty ninja blade. Maybe we can try and find a better one. Maybe I'll just ditch the ninja blade. As cool as it is to have the ninja blade, and it will raise my dexterity like crazy. The first letter of my last name is swapped with the first letter of my first name, Jacob. Shadowseer, this is a Kenshi stream, not make all of us feel old stream. Whoa! Whoa! Nobody's throwing the O word around. Dane, does Dex even help heavy weapon attack speed? I've never looked into the code, but my smooth brain wants to say no. I've found that the only benefit to heavy weapon swing speed is based on strength, and I'm going to see if I can or cannot corroborate that right now. So if we're reading this as a team, ways to train attacking with this specific weapon, amount of damage dealt, racial XP bonus, sure, cool. Affects damage. Most normal people struggle to even lift a full weight heavy blade, and they require incredible strength and endurance to wield effectively. Beginners struggle with this weapon style and face a hard path ahead. As a result, living practitioners are few, and many men carry them only for bluff and posturing. The real masters of this weapon, however, are meant to be feared. Okay, so now let's... ways to train attacking with a specific weapon, amount of damage dealt, so that doesn't tell us much. Now let's go to strength. So strength. Under strength we have max carry weight, blah blah blah. Attack speed with heavy weapons. Okay? And I don't know if that populates when you're holding a heavy weapon. I think it must. But there's your answer. So a plank will raise dex. So maybe I should specify then how weapons work. But so if a weapon has cutting damage, you'll notice this ninja blade has 0.38 cutting damage. Okay, so it has no blunt damage. Because it has no blunt damage, it's not going to raise your strength. A plank does a certain amount of cutting damage, and you gain dexterity, a good portion of dexterity, by doing cutting damage. So that's why you're gaining dexterity while using a plank. Does that mean I think it helps you wield the plank? Probably not, because I think the classification of weapon is the determining factor in what skill makes the weapon swing more quickly. I hope I explained that well. Well enough to be understood. I don't expect much, actually. Okay, so right now, if you have followed the stream for any length of time, and maybe this is a bit premature, our martial arts are only at 2. However, I am headed down to fight exiles. If this does not work with martial arts, then I'm going to buy a weapon or find a weapon. I might try with the ninja blade initially, but we'll see. I'd like to see what's here at the exile camp, because as a robot, we can't heal here, I don't think. No, he doesn't have a robotic bed, which is super unfortunate. May have to rethink this. So if this was a human character, this is where I would come to train into the 30s and 40s, the exile camp, because the exiles don't kidnap you, they don't eat you, they don't tie you to a post and beat you to death, they don't put you in a grinding machine, they don't drop you in an acid pool. They are the best kind of enemy in that they're sort of good enough to give you tons of skill gain, and with a manageable amount of damage dealt. Rashid, eat me to death, I don't mind. No, we mind. Okay, we don't have anything to sell. We have our crossbow bolts, we have our shitty sword, and we're carrying this fella around. The reason we're carrying him around initially was because we hoped that he had a bounty on him. He doesn't. I don't have any first aid. If I steal some first aid from an exile, which I don't think I will because I think they're gonna kill me, but if I do, I think I'll heal this guy before he dies. Yeah, I think we're gonna heal him before he dies and then use him as an atom bomb. We're gonna drop the dust boss in the shit. Who is fighting over here? We have bigger fish to fry. Where's the exile camp? Come on now. What's going on? Where? Oh, it's right here, near the huge rock. We're gonna put our friend down. Maybe right here. There's also a good opportunity to make some money here, because we can steal Dora the Explorer. I think her name is Dora the Fearless. Oh my gosh, you didn't shoot. You didn't shoot. You suck. Oh, there's a lot of them. I'm out. No, don't start mining, my friend. Do not start mining. Okay, so we don't have a big opportunity here. We can't heal at the place. They're not gonna kill us, which is great. Hopefully I can fight one of them here. No, all three. It's gonna be all three. Oh my, I shot him for 78? We have like 3.5 crossbows, okay? Oh boy. It's gonna be a big time toughness day. Big time. Oh my god. Where's the nearest skeletal bed? It's gotta be Vane. We gotta go to Vane. Yeah, no, this guy needs to get plugged in like the Matrix. Or like that guy from Battlefield Earth. That terrible John Travolta movie. And Forrest Whitaker. My god, John Travolta and Forrest Whitaker. And they played aliens. But the whole point of that was that the human survivor just plugs his head into a machine and learns everything he needs to take down Forrest Whitaker and John Travolta. We need these guys to beat it so that I can safely stand up and run back to a skeletal bed. Good news, though. Okay, toughness. Is 33 right now? 35. Okay, so if you wait, it seems any amount of time, it only goes up by 2. But if you were here earlier in the stream, you would have been here for the 14-point toughness jump. If you just force your character to get up right away, if you can afford it, without dying, then you force him to get up as soon as he can. And you're going to get double digits toughness gains. That's actually, if you can find a situation, it's difficult, okay? Because you generally, to get to this situation, you need extremely high quality armor. And you need to fight large numbers of weak enemies, hungry bandits, dust bandits, whatever. If you've got masterwork armor, then you know you're only taking 4 to 5 damage a hit. So if your toughness is anywhere in the double digits, you can afford to keep on standing up throughout the duration of a fight against a large number of low-powered enemies. And what's going to happen is you're going to gain huge jumps in toughness. It's possible to get into the high 80s, at least high 70s, with a masterwork set of samurai armor against, you know, even hold a katana, you're going to gain something. But in a masterwork set of samurai armor, whether or not you can afford to move in that set of armor, strength-wise, with your weapon, etc., with all the negatives, but you're going to be so survivable that forcing yourself to stand up is going to skyrocket your toughness into the high 60s, high 70s, very, very quickly, with very few trips back to town to rest up and heal. You know, now that would be kind of a solo Ironman cheese quick start guide that maybe I should put out, is that, you know, you can go steal from robotic shops, sell those skeletal repair kits, run right to the Armor King. I mean, you're hoping on luck, especially if you're playing a solo Ironman, that you don't run into something that's going to kill you in there, but you can be conservative with your movement, play on slow speed, keep your eyes open, keep your camera zoomed out. But that would be a good guide to put out, you know? Cheese some money, get into the 30 to 40 to 50,000 cats within the first day or two, and then head right for the Armor King. Get your masterwork set of armor, whatever that is, whatever that looks like. Even if it's, you know, paladin armor, it's got terrible negatives, it doesn't matter. You just have great armor. So from, you know, lowly opponents like dust bandits, you're not taking lethal damage, no matter how many times they knock you down. And then train whatever you want from that point on. If you have block, if you want to train a weapon skill really quickly, you go against, you know, you find a horde of hungry bandits, put yourself on block. I think if you have over 20 in a weapon skill and over 20 in the block skill, you know, your weapon skill goes up incrementally, very, very small compared to actual combat, but goes up incrementally with every single successful block. And your toughness gets kind of ticked, I think, every successful block. And definitely your block skill gets ticked every successful block. So that's another great way to kind of gradually train up your toughness, train up your block, train up a weapon skill. Your weapon skill goes up too a little bit. I mean, you can really cheese aggressively in the early game with Kenshi. I mean, throughout the whole game, really. Oh, are these bad guys? Hold on. So these are hungry bandits. I'm pretty sure they're the ones that just kicked my head in. But we're going to fight them, and that means all of these shepherds are going to fight them too, which is great. So we're going to grab some free crossbow skills, some free dexterity training. And free strength training, because I can pick them up. Kind of wish a quarterstaff fit where the katana does. And we also know, because of our map here, that we can swing by the beak thing eggs. Should have grabbed a backpack and squint. Where was the chat's help for that? You guys are really letting me down. Oh, okay. We've got some gorillas here. Now, these things are devastating. Right? A gorilla will beat you senseless. So let's go. Let's see what we can do here. I think I want to try and shoot one. They both come? No. Just, yeah, they definitely both come. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, I hit him again. Yeah, I'm out. Oh, another great thing you can do is lead gorillas. The great thing you can do is lead gorillas into town. Then they'll get killed by the guards. You can skin them and sell that leather. Working on your sweet beard you've been growing since September. Growing a beard's the easiest thing in the world. You just have to do less. Couple shots in on those gorillas. That's going to be good for crossbows. Just crested the big 2. 32% in. Well, it's true. I mean, you do just have to do less, right? Like, I like a good mustache. Love a good mustache. And that requires daily shaving. So your head doesn't make you look like a wildebeest. But growing a beard is sweet. You just let it go and hope your wife doesn't think you look too homeless. Ew, man. Ew. I'm willing to pay 800 now that we have 22,000 cats. I'm not sure when that happened. I don't really remember. Okay, you can't tell me you're trying hard to grow a beard in one sentence, Shadow, and then tell me in the next sentence you don't want it to become a tangled mess. That's exactly what you want. Okay? Your goal for beard should be tangled mess. Otherwise, what are you doing? You should be able to stick pens in this thing at perpendicular angles, you know? I guess no matter what, no matter how you stabbed a pen into a beard, it would be perpendicular to the beard. Just ignore what I said. Is perpendicular 4 syllables or 5? Next question. Perpendicular. Perpendicular. 5 syllables. Pro tip for growing any kind of hair: luscious locks like this. I've had no hair, and I've had hair down past my shoulders. If you followed the stream for a while, you've probably seen both. But there's a lot of people out there who insist on, like, You should go get your haircut periodically while growing your hair long. Just have them take a little bit off. It helps it grow? No, it doesn't. Trust me, I've tried. The best way to grow long hair or a beard is to just do significantly less. Hair Tips by Scotch Samurai. We just flashed our way through that. You know when he goes so quickly he vibrates through solid objects? Okay, we're almost back. We're putting it back to normal speed here. It seems as though, okay, every big thing here has died or is gone. We're gonna grab some eggs, and I made an executive decision. While I like the crossbow, okay, we're gonna find a better time for it. And instead, oh no, I can't take it, can I? We're gonna have to figure this out. There we go, there we go. Instead, we're gonna rock a plank, and a refitted blade is a decent plank. We still don't have the strength to wield it, but it's gonna help our strength increase exponentially. There's only 3 beak thing eggs here. I'm gonna remember that for the future. Otherwise, we're gonna take down this map marker. If you're just getting here, or you're clicking through the video and you got to this point and you're like, holy shit, map marker. What's he mean by map marker? Scroll back a bit in the timeline. I talk about how we're laying waypoints by using building blueprints. Okay, that'll work in vanilla. That'll work in everything. You can lay down a building blueprint, name it something, and make sure you don't open it to public, otherwise you might break the game slightly. And then you've got yourself a waypoint to remind yourself that there's weapons there, there's a bag you left there, provided you don't leave the area too far, and it deloads that area of the map, which I'm 99.8% positive happens. But there's absolutely a way to lay waypoints. Okay, big thing, incoming. High probability we're gonna take big damage here. So this is where we're gonna try blocking, okay? Now, I'm gonna show you guys something. So he's blocking, and we're gonna go to heavy weapons. Every single time I block, you're gonna see that go up. I'm just gonna hold block here. We can increase the speed in a sec, but every single time these guys hit me, my heavy weapons is going up, but also my melee defense is going up. That's what I meant, not block. Okay, and so an enemy like a beak thing is a great enemy to train this against, especially as a skeleton, because they can't eat you. We're at 35 toughness. I'm not too concerned that they're gonna hit me hard enough, okay, to murder us. And once they are not interested anymore, unless that's an elder, okay, it's just an adult. If you see an elder beak thing, ignore every single word I'm saying. No, but seriously, don't fight elder beak things unless you are in the mid-90s or skill. That is my recommendation. It seems like they're kind of glitched out, eh? I don't want to take advantage of that too much, so we're going to put it on single time speed. I'm going to move after this next hit to get the whole gang involved. Here we go. Yep. And we're going to increase the speed. Okay, so as you can see, heavy weapons here. So if you want to train heavy weapons, any skill at all, and the corresponding stat. We're gonna get some strength here. We're gonna get some heavy weapons skill here. We're gonna take some damage, so we're gonna get some toughness here. But you have to. Oh, we're glitching them out for some weird reason. But just remember, if you just hold over block here, it explains it. This will toggle into a defensive combat mode. While in defensive mode, he will be focusing purely on staying alive and will gain 20 to his melee defense skill. However, he will not attempt to make any attacks. This is handy for keeping your weaker characters alive when they are outclassed. I'm sad because we're running into kind of a weird bug where they just stop attacking. See, this is strange. I think I'm going to save the game and then load it. That can make things much worse if you load a game in a game, FYI. So this might be a terrible idea. We're just trying to smooth things out because the big thing should not be bugging out on us. Okay, here we go. Now let's pull that skill menu out. We got the whole nest coming out. Heavy weapons. So we're just blocking here. Oh, we got cows coming to the rescue. Sorry for shouting. Somebody told me to turn up the gain earlier. Oh my god. Garus versus beak things. Big iron in the middle. No idea what's going on. All I know is don't move too quickly near beak things. Holy smokes. Herders now. Is that an elder? No, adult. Okay, some of them get crazy big, eh? 5 time. Okay, this is doing wonders for our toughness. We're getting some assistance. Oh my goodness, all the big things are dead. Okay. Let's just talk about this for a minute. If I was sensible and had a backpack, we've got oodles, okay? Oodles of leather. Nobody cares. I could take all the leather. Everything here. A Garu would even be better. You know my policy on solo Ironman and having a pack animal? A pack animal can't pick you up, can't heal you, can't go get help. It's not Lassie. So if on your solo Ironman you have a pack animal or 2 or 3, okay? Same with dogs. You want dogs to aid in your attack? An elder bone dog is an insane asset. If you have 4 of them, you can pretty much conquer the world. 3 is 1 to 1. Just 1, not enough. You need 4. I've tried with 3. Cease and desist. Okay, this is fine. Check this out. Heavy weapons at 6. We just had an opportunity to heal, which is crazy. Toughness at 36. Melee defense 24. That's flying up. Melee defense is flying up. Heavy weapons almost approaching double digits. If heavy weapons hits double digits, this has been a success. They're not going to do enough damage to kill us. But with this speed enhancement here, 10 times. This is a masterclass in heavy weapons training. As heavy weapons increases, so does strength. My God. We're going faster. Oh, taking hits. See? To the head. Always to the head. I don't like this to the head, you know? So they're eating over there. That's fine. We're going to stand up. Oh, he's rebooting. He's only got one in the head. They're fighting. Battle to the death. As soon as we can reboot, we're at 37 toughness. Clicking. 38 toughness. Okay, we're only gaining them one at a time. That's fine. Awesome. 16 heavy weapons, 38 toughness, 13 strength, 31 melee defense. Flying up through the roof. We're not worried, right? Because we're a skeleton fighting big things. Big things are not going to eat us, and they're going to return to the nest. Big things are not an opponent that hovers. They don't helicopter over your body. You just have to make sure you have enough repair kits. We're going to have to go find another skeleton repair kit soon. As your robotics increases, your efficiency with the repair kit also increases, so you will need fewer to carry around with you. In the beginning, if you can manage 2, I recommend 2. Keep it on 5 times speed. We just healed up. Everything's still pretty good. Still in the 190s. Head's 189, not a big deal. I want to head towards Squin, of all places. I'm going to sell these eggs in Squin. We're going to come back for the eggs as well, because we know there's a few more. We're going to get a backpack. Bedrolls are useless to skeletons. Okay? Bedrolls are useless. Once upon a time, I like to convince myself that a bedroll helped the skeleton heal through certain injuries. It's just... There's just no point. Make sure that you're fighting or training near areas where you have a skeleton repair bed. Otherwise, you're going to have to ensure, at least early game, that you have access to one periodic. If you don't, like I said, the end game plan here is to take this guy and have hubs. We're just going to build a small shack with a skeleton repair bed and like 5 windmills and batteries. I don't know if batteries are a thing, but we're going to build 5 windmills around a skeleton repair bed in a small shack all across Kenshi. We're going to do, I don't know, 6, 8, 10 of them. To facilitate this guy taking on, you know, the universe. Again, right now we're headed to Squin. We have money. Hold on. This could be an opportunity. Where's the... the man I can buy from? Show me what you got. Okay, Pack Beast. Up. 21. Pack Beast. 26. 5K. Whew. Alright. Wild Bull. Does he have a bag? Do we think he has a bag? Pack Beast, Pack Bull and Wild Bull, they're very different, right? A Wild Bull, I think, is much stronger than a Pack Bull. I just don't know if they all have bags. Let's take a look. So you can actually just scan back through the... Why are there people flying? Maybe not here, but... Is this a Pack Beast? It is a Pack Beast. Usually you can kind of take a look at the herd, but I think they're blending into the rock face for some reason. Okay. Okay. Maybe we get a... You know what? Forget it. I'll get a Wild Bull and see how that goes. Or a Pack Bull. Maybe a Pack Bull? Let's just get a Pack Bull. Pup 16, pup 12, pup 19, male, 4100, bye. What should we name him? We're Big Iron, he's little bone? No, I can't do it. Lantern of Radiance? Dang, that's crazy. You can't name a bull Lantern of Radiance. Bullwinkle. Oh, he's got bags. Life is good. Okay, trade. Trade. Come here. Come closer. Where's the robot at? Hustle up. Trade. Oh, perfect. This is great. I don't want this ninja blade. We're gonna sell that. We're gonna keep the crossbow. I like the idea of the crossbow. It did 76 damage. If we can get an opening 76 damage against some of our superior opponents, ideal. Okay? Ideal. Black Sheep! Madre! Lord Dresden Stabby Stab is... That's crazy. Madre and Black Sheep would have been solid. Madre would have been solid. It's too late. It's too late. We're gonna have to find a plastic surgeon now. Okay, we're gonna add follow as a job. Not bodyguard. He'll fight if he has to, and hopefully he can keep up, because I'm not making any allowances for Bullwinkle, who should be called Madre. Do the eggs stack in the bag? Do the eggs stack in the bag? Fish! They sure do. Madre Winkle is stackable. This game's awesome. This game's awesome. We're at 5 times speed, just in case anybody was wondering. 5 times speed. We're really rushing it. Matter of fact, we were not at 5 times speed. We're waiting on the bull. Waiting. Ooh, let's go to group jog. Let's go to group jog. This is gonna cost us, maybe, this group jog. Here we go. Here we go. Group jog until Madre Winkle gets way better athletics. I'm not sure if there's going to be any danger between here and Squin. I don't imagine. Well, he's running very quickly for some reason. Oh no, he left him behind. What are you thinking? You're a team. You two, you're a team. Get into town together. It's crazy how I have that outline of the info boxes. Can I get rid of that? Oh! I can get rid of it. Do I want to? Is the question. Okay, we've got our tiny pack bowl. We've got our safety net in Squin. We've got some eggs to sell. We're skilled. We're tough. We're strong. I'll be right back. Okay. Clearly, I did not click enough lock points in Squin. We're gonna sell what we can. Last time we were here, the armor actually didn't have any money left from the last time I sold him a bunch of stuff. Okay, he's got 25,000 in gain. If you didn't know, while you're selling to vendors, you can just click over to a pack animal instead of actually putting the items in your own inventory and sell directly from the pack animal, provided it's close enough to the store. Full samurai armor and chainmail while wielding a heavy weapon now. Okay, so on that, if you're going heavy weapons, heavy armor is the optimal solution. Okay, so let's just take a look at this. We're on 1x speed. We don't need to pause it. I'm not too worried. But you have to remember that a skeleton can't wear chainmail. Okay, so the only thing we get is primary armor and primary leg. Right. So, that doesn't leave a lot of great options. I hate that skeletons can't wear head armor. Even with 200 HP, a head's a KO. Okay, a head's a KO. At 100 toughness, it takes a lot, but endgame enemies hit hard. Okay, they hit a lot harder than you think. I hate that we can't wear boots. Okay, as skeletons, you should be able to put something on your feet. I kind of get it that it would explode, whatever. But you know, flip-flops, they're wooden sandals. They add combat speed, which is absolutely invaluable in a solo Ironman. That's why when I recommend solo Ironman, I recommend Greenlander, Ashlander, no hivers because they can't wear helmets. Anything that can wear a helmet. You know, anything that can wear a helmet, really. No hivers because their limbs just are made of explosions. Honestly, the best Greenlander playthrough, or Greenlander, the best playthrough is a human playthrough. And I say Greenlander because you can access the entirety of the map with no animosity. If you're any other race besides Greenlander, the Holy Nation is kind of off limits to you. And let's just take a peek at the map here. The Holy Nation is gigantic, okay? It's gigantic. It starts slightly north of the hub here at Stack and goes up to Rebirth and all the way over here to Okran's Fist, and they are all throughout Bast. So, like, that's a, you know, that's a fifth of the map that you leave off limits to yourself on a solo play if you pick something other than Greenlander. I think you can get away with Ashlander and female Greenlander, but female Ashlander, I'm not sure. Skeleton, absolutely not. Shek, absolutely not. Hiver, absolutely not. What do we want from this guy? We want a backpack. Do we want a wooden backpack to carry stackables? Or do we want a medium backpack to carry long weapons and other stuff? I think long backpack, it'll fit our crossbow, which will alleviate that stress. We won't have a stackable option, however. And I am going to grab a first aid kit in case we need to heal a human. Okay. Okay. I think we're gonna keep the crossbow armed, and we're that's a good reason to have the medium backpack for the plank. So we can keep the crossbow up and then grab the plank whenever we need to. Whoa. We're clicking outside here. Okay, we've got ourselves a pack bowl. I didn't even think that we're gonna need to get him food. So let's maybe buy, was there a ration pack in there? There was. So let's buy, they're only 900. Let's buy 3 of those and let's put them in the pack bowl because the pack bowl requires food. Yes. Map of the Shek Kingdom. Glorious Holy. Tech Hunters. Map of the United Cities. Map of the United Cities extended. Map to World's End. Oh, did I already say I knew that? Fuck. Dang. Censored. Engineer's map. Okay. Pardon my language. Okay, we're outfitted here. Ready to go. Just added massively to the map. Now, the bull, we're going to let the bull get involved in the combat. That's primarily why we bought the first aid kit. Because between here and the hub, there's going to be quite a few hungry bandits, dust bandits, like this fella right here. Actually, this is a perfect opportunity for training. How come I can't attack? Come on, swing. There's the bull. Come on, heavy weapons master. Oh, he's stuck on block. Man down. Could sell something there. I'm not too worried about it. Honestly, though, even with just shaders, I can't believe how good this game looks. And if you haven't tried playing zoomed in like this, highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. I mean, some encounters can be a bit of a shock. I don't recommend it if you're just getting into solo Ironman games, but playing whole solo Ironman games kind of from this perspective is awesome. Awesome. You know, it brings it down to the level of something like Skyrim as opposed to, you know, zoomed out like Warcraft 2, like an RTS. So somewhere between here and the hub, we're gonna find an army of hungry bandits. Okay, this is something. Who are these? Escape Servant, Holy Nation Outlaws. Okay, we're gonna fight them. We're gonna fight them because, oh my god, it looks like they have nothing but hackers. We're dead. This is the end. Hopefully the bull doesn't die. For 2 times speed. It's all for the training. I have no idea where the bull is. I've given up hope. I'm taking all your stuff. What do we think he's taking? Do you think he's taking the Let's just see. Let's just see. If they take the skeleton repair kits, I'm going to be super sad. Okay, they didn't take anything. Oh, we don't want to play dead. Get up. Okay, toughness 40. Amazing. Sneak in a quick heal in the lull of battle. Where is the moose? Get over here, moose. I can't use him as a loot buggy if he doesn't keep up. Okay, hold on. We need a crossbow in the tank, right, at all times. Is he still walking? Is that what's happening? He's still walking. Rough. Okay, hopefully the slavers leave us alone. I can't believe the bull is still walking. What are these? Oh, hungry people? Yes! Our moment has come. Wild bull. Give me a shot. Okay, no time. No time for shots. We're on 2x speed for this. Here it is. Heavy weapons training 101. Square off a bunch of hungry homeless people. And try not to die. Oof. Okay. Don't play dead either. We're only at -4 chest. 40 toughness right now. Let's see what happens. We're getting up. 43 toughness. Quick bump. 43 toughness. Let's go again. 45 toughness. Let's go again. 50 toughness. We're only at -22 chest. We can go to -47. Well, I mean, we shouldn't try, but take advantage of these moments. Okay. 51 toughness. 53 toughness. Give us a minute here. 54 toughness. Exponential. Exponential. Bullwinkle! No! Bullwinkle! Okay, 55 toughness. We were focused on the toughness, okay? And really, that's what matters. Nearest repair bed. Hive again. Maybe way station? I think hive over way station. I think there's less scary stuff between here and there. And maybe we can get some stealth out of this. Now, stealth is all well and good, but it goes in the pits the moment you have robotic limbs. Unless you have limbs specific to being sneaky. I'm pretty sure I read that as shot through the heart, so that was extra funny. These guys need to be attacked. Come on, do something. Yes! Yeah, let's check out the strength here. Woo! 2% at a time. It's even going up when we need blocks, which is awesome. So if you're using a weapon that you can't actually carry, your strength just flies up. We're just on our way to try and get healed here. Okay, that brings us to just over 2 hours. We're gonna call it there. Just got back to the hive where we're gonna throw big iron into this skeletal healing bed. A little bit of a quick save. Great stream, no crashes. A lot of progress made with this guy. 55 toughness, 14 strength, 33 melee defense, heavy weapons 18. Honorable mention, martial arts 2. Crossbows 2, still slinging 78 damage shots. So 2 crossbows worth every millisecond of effort. And robotics 25, stealth 45. Decent increase there. Thanks everybody for hanging out. I hope to see everybody back. And I think next time, beyond just the training, we're gonna head for a bounty. We're probably gonna try and tackle maybe the Red Saber leader and get our first Meitu weapon down in the swamps. So keep an eye out for the next stream and take care. If anybody has any questions about the why or the how, I've got another couple minutes here before I have to feed that precious puppy I showed everybody earlier. And I will answer them if I can. Chris Ellen, I'll see you on the next chapter of Big Iron. Thanks, Chris. I hope to get your input. Peter McNinch, good luck. Appreciate that. Shadow Seer, thanks for hanging out as usual. Bye. Anyways, everybody, take care. Thanks again for hanging out.